2, chapter 1 and up to verse 11. Now what has happened in the up to verse 11 is Sukhdev is giving answers about the questions which Parikshit had asked him. The questions were, when and what is he supposed to do, because he is about to die in a week's time. So he's got a very short time to live. And because he has a short time to live, what is he supposed to do? Which also translates into, we also have a short time to live. We don't know. When is a person going to die? Can anybody predict that death? No. Very few people can predict their death. And that is the reason why we have to be ready for death. Ready for death. So today, we will find that in today's satsang, Sukhdev is giving the answer, the most difficult answer, which everyone should know what the answer is. You see, it's important for us to know what is it that a person is supposed to do. So, I had already given that answer in one line last time. Take the name of God. This is what we had learned, correct? But we are going to now extrapolate on that, and in today's satsang we will understand what exactly is a person supposed to do. So let us start today's satsang. We are doing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, chapter 1, verse 12. What is the value of prolonged life which is wasted, inexperienced by years in this world? Better a moment of full consciousness, because that gives one a start in searching after his supreme interest. Now, human beings live their life till the very last. And when they are just about to die, they are wondering what is it that they have forgotten to do. What is it that they should be doing? Now, what is important for that person to do? See, think like this. You have wasted your entire life in the material world. The value of prolonged life which is wasted. Now you are living, some of you are 30, some of you are 40, some of you are 50 years old, 60 years old and all that. Everybody is of a different age group over here. You have lived your life till today. What exactly have you done with your life? Ask yourself this question. Have you spent it in a manner which you can say that I have done the best in my life? Not in your job or in your family or with your wife or your beloveds and all. Remember, they are not going to be there in your next life, and they were never there in your past life also. Your own parents were not your parents in your past life. Please understand this. Neither were your husbands and wives and children are yours. In this life, you are giving birth to your own children because that is how it has been programmed. But it is not necessary that in your previous life or in the next life that you are going to have the same husband, same wife, same children. No, not at all. Think like this. See, you are maybe 60-year old and you are dead today and you are dying today, let us say. Your wife is still alive, your children are still alive. You go to whichever place, whether heaven, hell or some such place, and then you are reborn again. Okay? Maybe you are reborn the next day, or maybe you are reborn in 1 month's time. God knows, whenever you are reborn. You take birth and you are born as a fly. You are born as a cockroach, or you are born as your dog or something like that. Some birth you have taken. These same children may swat you. Do you understand? Is it possible or no? Because the cycle of birth and death, which is called the rebirths, can never be understood by mankind. Think like this. We have absolutely no idea what we are going to be born as, what we were before in our life. And today, is it not important that you might have spent 30 years, 40 years on this planet Earth? Whatever. What have you done till today? I was reading a Redditor writing, oh, I have done my post-graduation, I have spent so much of money, I have taken loans. Now he's an Indian guy who has gone to USA and he has done his post-graduation, and for the last 1 year he's searching for job. And in the meanwhile, he has, racked up a huge loan against against his name. He is not getting a job. He is not having. By the way, he lost his girlfriend also. Lot of things are going wrong with him. Some problems with his parents, some problem with his friends, and all that. And now he's saying, "I want to think of God. Now I want to go to God. I want to become spiritual." And because of that, I want to understand how is it that I can get out of my problem. We treat God like a doctor. This is how we treat God like. When you, or even a dentist. Do you go to the dentist regularly, or do you go to the dentist in India? We go to the dentist hardly. Oh, I have got a toothache. Now I will go to the dentist. I have got this cold and cough. Now I will go to the doctor. Otherwise, you don't care about the doctor, you don't care about your dentist. Similarly, we don't care about anything in this world. But when you are in trouble, you think of God. God, I've got my exams, Can you give me good ranks in this? I will put one diya to you. I will put this har to you. I will give you this. I will give you that. You are bribing God for that purpose. You are such a mean person, a mean-natured person. You care for God only when you want something. I am not getting married, so I will do this. So many upcharas, like I will go to this temple, then I will go to this temple. I have a problem with Shani Dev, like that I have to do. I have Navagraha issues, so I will go to the Navagraha temple. What exactly are you up to? We are such petty human beings. Only when you are a petty human being that you can think of God. Okay? And you want to discard God once you got everything. I hope you understand. Suppose you get a good rank, then God has gone into the cupboard back again and you have locked him up and kept over there. Or maybe now you need a job, so you will keep him outside and pray to him. Now God, you have given me a good rank, now I need a job. These are the petty natures of humankind. You think I don't go through this every day? Even in my world, there are people who will approach me when they have problems. When their problems go away, they disappear. No, Guruji, I have work. I am talking to my clients. I am a very busy person. The same people disappear. So it's only their meanness which is visible. So you will come and bow down to God only when you need something from God. So what is Sukdev saying to Parikshit over here? He says, what is the value of your prolonged life which is wasted, inexperienced by years in this world? So are you not wasting your life continuously like this? Running after things every day, in and out. You are running after things. You have problems. God, my problems are there. Can you solve them? I have financial issues. I have these issues. I have that issue. Biggest one is diseases, sicknesses, somebody's death. That time you want to go and approach God. Why is my father dying? Why is my mother dying? Why are they suffering from cancer? Why is this thing? This is the only reason why we go to God. So what he is saying over here is, can you not do this? Can you not be a consistent follower of God? Like you brush your teeth every day, you take a bath, you go and eat your food. Can you not spend some time with God? Some time. And this is what Sukdev is telling Parikshit. Better a moment of full consciousness, because that gives one a start in searching after the supreme interest. Your interest, what is the reason for your existence? This is the answer nobody has. I mean, hardly anybody has this answer. Why am I here in this world? Why am I born? This answer hardly anybody has. So sometime in life, they have that ting, that light is burning. Suddenly the light burns. And when the light burns, you say, oh, I have to go to God. Sorry. So what you do is, you approach God. And when you approach this God, somebody has introduced you. Maybe your friend, maybe your colleague, maybe someone in your life. You know there is a temple next door which you have never visited. You should go and visit. Why? Because there is a great saint temple, or there is this Dattatreya temple, or there is this God temple, Krsna temple. When you go over there, all your wishes are going to get fulfilled. This is how you understand. And then you go over there. And when you are introduced to the concept, like many of you have landed up in my satsang, this is a satsang going on, you have somehow or the other, by design, you have landed up over here. And when you landed up over here, you came, oh, I want to listen to it. I want to hear it. I want to see what is happening. By design, you have come. Now, after some time, too many problems in my life. I don't have time for this. I have so much to do. Today I have to drive down. My husband is there, my wife is there, my children is there. I have got so much work to do. I don't know where is the time for this. I don't know where is the time for that. And slowly these people disappear. So, God gave you an opportunity once to come. Instead of continuing with it, what do? You think that, oh, this is like any other thing, why should I bother my head about it? You disappear. Do you think there is a girlfriend sitting over there, or there is a boyfriend sitting over there, or there is a Tinder app in front of you that you are going to approach God? I mean, you treat God like dirt. The consciousness has appeared to you, has said, see, look at me, I am here. Be with me constantly. I am the reason for your existence. In this world, nothing moves without my will. You don't even know whether your breath is there because of your own doing. It is there because I want you to breathe. Somebody will say, there are bad people. Maybe one channel is filled with all kinds of, people who are very wishy-washy. And some channel is having very serious people. And you may say, those people are useless. This channel is good. No. End of the day, even people going to that channel is programmed by God only. The divine consciousness is ruling. Somewhere something good is happening, somewhere something bad according to you. You are doing the judgment on things. You don't want to be there, don't be there. You want to be in this side, you be on this side. Because everything is done by God alone. Got the point? Why is this fellow appointed as a president? Or why is that fellow appointed as a prime minister? Why is this one appointed as a king of this land? Sir, all that happens by the will of God. Why are you forgetting it? Somebody gets appointed to some position, the person may be corrupt to the core. He is corrupt, okay. But that is exactly what he is there for, to be a corrupt person. Can you not understand that much? Today we are going to learn a very beautiful story, so hang on. Then you will get the answer to this also. So he says, you have got this moment in your life to understand God, like you are sitting for the satsang today. Don't give it up tomorrow. Continue with it. Because you don't know your supreme interest. Why are you here? So now we will go to the next verse. We are doing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, chapter 1, verse 13. The saintly king Khatwanga, after being informed that the duration of his life would be only a moment more, at once freed himself from all material activities and took shelter of the supreme safety, the personality of God, that is Sri Krishna. Now this is something which I told you we are going to do one story. Khatwanga was a king. He was a very great king, a very benevolent king who was kind, compassionate and all that. Now what Khatwanga did was, one day the gods came to him and said, you know, we have trouble in our own heavens. Can you help us out? So Khatwanga said, yes, I will. And he used his power to go and kill all those enemies or whatever the negative factors that were there, all the demons and stuff like that. And he won. Now all the gods were very kind and they said, you know, thank you very much for doing this job. You are such a great king, blah, 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 blah. Khatwanga was happy that he was told like this. But then he had an idea, because he was told, you are going to die now very soon. So why not enjoy this little time in heaven? Just imagine he was about to die, say tomorrow. So he is told by all these gods, can you please enjoy a little bit in heaven? You can have your wine, you can have all the dances you want. Indradev will provide you with all the apsaras and everything, you know, you can enjoy yourself just for this one day before you die. Now Khatwanga says, oh my God, I am going to die? And do you think this is important to me? Enjoying this one last day of my life? What are you talking about, gods? I am not interested in that. I want to go back. And he went back. And the one thing that was important to him, he started doing that. He started taking the name of God, Krishna only. Krishna, I want to be with you. I don't want all these pleasures of this world. You see, every heaven has a pleasure zone. Do you know this? Every heaven, there are pleasures. What are the pleasures? All the pleasures of this world. Like they say, drink, dance, marry, wine, women, everything you want. Every heaven has that. What is the point? You see, it is just telling you, you want to go to heaven because you want to enjoy yourself. Even on earth, when you are there, you are trying to earn money so that you can enjoy your life. Isn't that what you have been doing all your life? You want a little bit of peace, happiness and joy in your life. That is why you are living this life, isn't it? So King Khatwanga understands that there is an emergency right now. I am about to die and I don't want to waste my life on all these nonsensical things. You know, in our world, we are so much bothered about what other persons say, what other persons do. Isn't that? Every day of our life, we are bothered what other person says about us. And you want to be a a critic for the other person. Oh, she's like this, he is like this, he talks to me like this, that person done like this. We are only bothered about our mind. That is it. Where is God in the picture? God is nowhere in the picture. Your mother reprimands you. Why did my mother do this to me? Your husband says some bad words to you. What kind of a wife you are? You are a bad wife. You don't take care of me or the children or the house or anything. Oh, my husband said this. As if he is like the boss of this world and you need his endorsement. Do you get the point? You need your husband's endorsement. You are a great person. You're going to win Nobel Prize. You understand? You want Nobel Prize for the job that you are doing? What kind of an idiot will want that kind of a prize? Somebody has to say something nice to you. If there is a donkey, he is going to bray only. Please understand. A donkey is not going to talk in, Lata Mangeshkar voice and sing songs for you. I hope you are getting the point. If your husband is a donkey, he is only going to bray. That's all he will do. What are you expecting him to sing like a koel or what? No, he's not going to praise you. So don't fall for it. Or you have got a wife who is always cribbing. 24/7 she is cribbing. Even when she starts talking also, she will start with a problem. My life is a problem. I am like this. You are like this. You are the worst person on earth. I am the worst. If you are having somebody like that, what are you expecting her to be? She's going to talk like smooth chocolate, is it? No. And your expectation from your wife or your husband or your mother or your father or your bosses is called your expectation. It's never going to change. You're still going to have that person in your life. And you are another idiot yourself. Crib, complain. What else do you do? So your whole life you spend like this. Now, Khatwanga story is spiritual significance, I will tell you. Khatwanga is an individual soul. That is you. There are gods and goddesses and heavens and every other denizens in this world. The demons have affected that heavens, correct? So you have got an infection in your body. What have you got? An infection in your body. Or maybe there is a simple disease. What do? You pay attention to that disease. Suppose you have got maybe you have sprained your leg, or maybe your neck is like this, or maybe, something has happened. How much are you bothered about it? You put all your energy in that one object in your life, isn't it? Suppose it is hurting. Your leg is hurting. Oh my God, my leg is hurting. Full day you are into that. You are focusing on that pain in that heaven of yours. Got it? And the gods of that region, it may be a heart, it may be a brain, it could be your teeth, it could be your eyes, but you are bothered about that thing. Oh, I got a pain in my head, I got this, I got that. And maybe you take medication, maybe you go to a doctor and everything becomes all right. And still you are continuing with it. You like to tell your neighbor, your in-laws, your outlaws, your brothers, your sisters, your friends, your relatives, everybody. You know what? Last week I had this problem. I had coronavirus and I was sleeping in my bed. Then I took these shots and everything became fine. By the way, you are continuing to talk on the subject. Your mind is only in that subject. But now I tell you, You know what? You are fine, but tomorrow you are going to die. Oh my God, I'm going to die tomorrow. Oh my God, I have not paid my EMI this month, I have to go to the bank and I have to change my entire thing. Now I have got to nominate my sons and my daughters for this account. I have to write my will. In the one last day of your life, you are thinking about all these damn things. You want to dig the well when you become thirsty. Why is it that you are not thinking about God all the time? Why is it that when you are in trouble only you want to think about God? You are going to die, so now you want to think about Him? You have to be a regular person. You understand what I am saying? You can't be a wishy-washy person, Today I am here, tomorrow I am there, day after tomorrow I am there, I am there. Oh, suppose let us say you have an autistic son. Okay. You are taking care of the autistic son. And something happens. Then are you going to take double the care of that? Yes, of course. And then after a few days, somebody else comes and takes care. Are you going to forget your son? I don't think so. Even if you keep a nurse to take care of your son, are you not going to be interested in seeing the welfare of your child? But whereas God is concerned, you are only concerned when you want God. But when you don't want God, no, he is not my son. He is not my autistic son. I don't have to be with him just now. I will think about it when I want to be with God. When I get into my next trouble, no? When my husband gets cancer, or when my mother is about to get killed in an accident, or when my father is going to have a heart attack, that time I will come to God and I will say, oh God, now I am thinking about you. I want to be with you just now. Khatvanga understands that you have to take the name of God and be with Him constantly. Not a wishy-washy relationship with God. You know what a wishy-washy people are? They are only mean characters. If you are a mean character, you should never be in spiritual. You should be in the material world. Then you should be that salesman, Oh, I am getting good sales in Middle East. I will go over there. I don't get any sales in this country, these other countries. I will not even... You are a person who is a character who is only bothered about money and which side the bread is buttered. Because today you don't have problem, so you are only bothered about that. So you are expecting problems to come very soon or no? This is where the problem is. So Khatvanga understands that he should not be leaving God's side at all. That means that botheration which you have, my leg is paining, my head is paining, my this is paining. Oh no, after everything is fine, I'm going to dance on the same leg. No. Focus on your death. Focus that today you are going to die. And can I take God's name right away? Why are we waiting for death to come? That is the answer. Maharaj Parikshit, now your duration of life is limited to 7 days more. So during this time you can perform all those rituals which are needed for the best purpose of your next life. Think, Sukhdev is telling him, you should have been doing this forever. But now just 7 days are left. So you are going to be born again. Don't worry. You understand? For your next life, at least for the next life, do something in these 7 days. So perform whatever rites, rituals, prayers, taking the name of God and everything possible. Do it right away. Because these 7 days into 24 hours, into 60 minutes, into 60 seconds is extremely important to you. Take the name of God constantly. At least some redemption will come in your life. So your duration of life is limited. So even in our great friends who are sitting for satsang, you think your life is going to be for the next 50 years, is it? Today while you are going out somewhere, something can happen to you. And at that time you are thinking, my wife, my children, my this. Sorry, your wife and children are not going to be there in your next life. They will be the ones who will be killing the cockroach in front of you. You know, they will see one cockroach going around and they will take one spray and spray that. And that cockroach could be you, no? Reborn again. Would you agree with me? Because you can be reborn tomorrow itself. You die today, tomorrow you can be reborn, maybe 1 month later. This is what I was trying to tell you. The same children that you think are your own will kill you. Can you not understand that much? And your parents are that purse that you are there. You know what a purse is, no? Have you seen a woman's purse? Do you know how a woman's purse design came into the picture? This is a side track, okay, just to tell you. A woman's purse was designed by looking at the egg of a cockroach. Have you seen the egg of a cockroach, the shape it is? So somebody in the past saw the egg of a cockroach and designed a woman's purse so that they can keep cockroaches in it. This is how we design things, by the way. They can put their money, their lipstick, all those nonsensical stuff. That is why the purse it is. It is designed based on a cockroach's egg. You know, I'm sure most of you must have seen cockroaches' eggs. So, we don't know what life you're going to take. It's the same thing. Here, Sukhdev is telling Parikshit, you can perform all these rituals which are needed for the best purpose in your next life. So you want redemption? You want a better life next time? At least take the name of God just now. At the last stage of one's life, one should be bold enough not to be afraid of death. But one must cut all attachments to the material body and everything pertaining to it and all desires thereof. This is an important thing which we need to understand. Human beings have relationship with their body, number one. They have relationship with their near and dear ones, family, with their children, their mothers, their fathers. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying. Nobody cares for me. Some idiot is lying on the bed, okay, and thinking about death. My wife, she is not even near me when I am dying. Sir, your wife is not there good for you. Your children are not there good for you. Drop that relationship of yours. This verse is very, very important. We get so much trapped in the material world by attachments of all kinds. What is going to happen to my property? You know, there is a clerk in a government organization here in Karnataka. This clerk has got 38 houses. His salary is only 15,000 rupees. Salary is only 15,000 rupees. He has got so many houses. He wants to earn rentals from these properties. He has got some crores of rupees in his bank account. He's got 50 acres of land. So much of jewelry. So many things. What is he going to do? At death, he is going to take, you send me your rent upstairs, you know, where I was. Maybe he's downstairs rather than upstairs. In hell, you can send me all your rents, you know. Nobody is going to take the rent to hell. Please understand, having properties or gold or jewelry or houses is of no use, because once you are dead, somebody is going to come and take that property away. So why are you having so much regards for your property? Your body also. You know, your body is going to get consigned to fire. I'll ask one question to a woman or a man over here. Let us say your wife or your husband is dead. That person dies at 10 a.m. today morning. Would you be kind enough to sleep in the same bed with the dead body till tomorrow? But that has been your wife or your husband all your life, no? Would you dare to sleep with your dead body of your spouse next to you? You loved every bit of that person, no? The lips, the body, everything about the person you loved so much. Oh, you got such tender lips, you got such beautiful eyes, you got such nice nose, you got such beautiful body, your body is like this and your body is like that. Try this experiment. Somebody is dying, even your own mother and father. Suppose they are dead. Lie down next to their body and see. Sir, nobody cares for a dead body. Please understand. They're scared, Everybody is scared. Oh, that may turn into a ghost. Already that fellow is a ghost. You understand? This is the reality of life nobody understands. These same people that you thought are my dear ones and all that are going to drop you like a hot cake the day you die. That property of yours, they will be sitting around your dead body fighting with each other on property. I have seen it personally and I have shown it to my own disciples on the deathbed. The body is lying in the center of the room. There were 25 people fighting for the property right round the body. And I showed to my disciple, this is what you call relatives? Please don't bother about these kind of idiots. So here he is saying, at the last stage of one's life, one should be bold enough not to be afraid of death. One must cut off all attachments for the material body. This material body of yours is useless. Today you are thinking, oh, I got a cold, my tooth is aching, my hair is all gone white, I don't feel well. When you are dead, what is the point of white hair? Tell me. Your toothache will be gone then, isn't it? Right or wrong? This body which you care for so much, oh, I got my these handles over here, I have put on so much of weight, I have to go to the gym, I have got to play badminton, I have got to do this. What is the point of badminton when you are dying? Or those degrees that you have printed and put up all over the wall, or the pictures that you have shot with the presidents and the prime ministers and all these people, who you think they are going to be of any use to you when you are dying? So nothing like that is going to be of any use to you, and you may die tomorrow for all you know that, isn't it? So kindly be careful what you are talking about. Don't get so misled by everyday affairs, My husband, my wife, my children, my house, my property, my gold, my this, my that, all this is of no use. He says, get up just now and think that today you may be dying and there is something that is happening in this world. What is that something? You have to take the name of God. So he says, give up this attachment for the material body and everything pertaining to it and all desires thereof. The desire, we have that desire list with us. I want to climb Mount Everest. Like Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman. You want to climb Mount Everest? Sir, you will be dead before that. You are an old man. How can you climb Mount Everest? No, somebody will take my ashes and strew them all over the Mount Everest. There are how many dead bodies from top of the apex till the bottom? Nobody is. There are hundreds and hundreds of dead bodies of climbers. Nobody has cared to remove those bodies. Nobody cares. You may be rotting in that snow for all I care. Body, don't bother so much about your body. I got pain, I got this, I am a sick person, I am this and I am that. What is this? So he says, and the attachments to the body, my father, my mother, my brother, my sister, my husband, my wife, my children, forget it. They are useless people. They are of no use when you die. They are going to be after your money. If you have left some money behind, they are more bothered about, has he brought some insurance for me or no? They are bothered about that. So, verse 16, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 1. One should leave home and practice self-control. In a sacred place, you should bathe regularly and sit down in a lonely place, duly sanctified. Now, this is those who know their death. For them, this is an extremely important step to do. What are they supposed to do? They are supposed to leave their home, go somewhere where they can practice self-control. That means not desires of all kinds. People want to visit temples and places of interest with desires. You understand? Everybody has desires in them. I want this, I want that, I want that. No desires whatsoever. Leave all your desires. Go sit in one place peacefully. The only way of learning spirituality and becoming spiritual is to stay in one place peacefully. You know, some people, there are lots of people in this world, they never get the opportunity of becoming peaceful in their life. Because constantly their spouse is in front of them, their family is in front of them, the whole world is their bosses, their everybody, full day in and out, there is constant argument and people around them. It's only by God's grace sometimes you get the opportunity of a lifetime to be alone. And this loneliness, this aloneness is extremely important. It's a lifetime opportunity given to you by God. Can you sit in peace without any mind of yours working? Become desireless. In this case, he's saying leave home. But if you have got the opportunity to stay alone, one of my disciples, he's not married, he stays alone. He got an opportunity of his lifetime staying alone. I told him, can you understand? First is you are not married, you should be thankful. Second is you are alone, there is nobody to care for you. You stay here alone. How many people get that opportunity? Hardly anyone. Only if God's grace is on you that you will get this opportunity. Do you know this? Practice self-control. When you are alone, don't keep on thinking, now is the time to watch the porn, Sir, you are alone not because you are supposed to watch the porn and keep on, scrolling up and down. Sir, that is not the reason. You are not alone so that you can go and play cricket matches and all these things. If you are in spiritual, you are alone so that you can spend time with yourself. Your own self. In a sacred place, you should bathe regularly. Sit down in a lonely place, duly sanctified. Don't sit in a room where there is so much of chaos. Constantly the phone is ringing. I have idiots in my world, they will keep their phone next to them while they are talking to me. Now, Guruji, 1 minute. My client is calling. My husband is calling. My wife is calling. My children are calling. Can you not leave that blessed phone aside? Drop it out. No disturbance. Spirituality is it's a sanctified thing. Why are you sitting with your phone on? Why is distraction there? Why are thoughts coming to you? So, after sitting in the above manner, make your mind remember 3 transcendental letters, A, U and Ma, and by regulating the breathing process, control the mind so as to not to forget the transcendental seed, which means about Sri Krishna. Don't forget Sri Krishna. Then in one place, sit in a posture. You are going to sit straight with your spine erect, not slouching like this. I see tall people in my world slouching like this. I really wonder, what are they doing? One of my disciples is there. That person's daughter slouches like this. You know what? You are a giraffe or something like that and you're slouching with your head down? No. Straight. So in your life also, if you are now giving up all these things, can you sit straight, please? Don't slouch and sit. Sit straight with your back erect like this. Then take the mind and remember these three things: U and Ma. That means just say Om. Om. You know that sound, beautiful sound of Om. Here Sukhdev is saying, what is it that you can do? Say Om. By regulating the breathing process. My nose is blocked. Breathing process, pranayama. Should I close my right nose or should I close my left nostril? Should I do this? Should I? No. Breathe normally. Breathe in, breathe out. When you're breathing in, hold. When you're breathing out, hold. Then take the next breath in. Breathe in and breathe out. What is the meaning of that? Regulate your breath. Your breath control should be there. The in and the out movement should be synchronicity, should be there between them. They should be synchronized in a systematic manner. You understand? Control your mind so as not to forget God. Control your mind. Don't think what this one is thinking, what that one is thinking. Oh, this one is happening. There are wars going on. There is no peace in this world. No, don't think about that. Don't think about your bosses. Don't think about your spouses. Don't think about your children. Don't think about anything in this world. Just think of God. And how do you think of God? Gradually, as the mind becomes progressively spiritualized, withdraw it from the sense activities, and by intelligence, the senses will be controlled. The mind, too absorbed in material activities, can be engaged in the service of Sri Krishna and become fixed in full transcendental consciousness. He says, when your mind is peaceful, there are no thoughts going on. You have controlled your processes. Your breathing has become normal. You know, in and out, the breath is very, very in a good flow. You are basically in a flow state, as they say it in Buddhism. Flow state. All your senses are controlled. You are not bothered. Oh, somebody is saying something. No, don't bother. What is happening around you? Who is saying something? Smell is coming. I am tasting this. All that should not be bothered. All your senses are under control. Your mind is absorbed in material activities, can be engaged in Sri Krishna. That means what? All this mind which has been engaged in your material activities, your bosses, your job, your this, your driving, you know, all these things. Every day you are bothered about all these things. Your cooking, your children, the school bus is coming, the school bus is going. All these things you are bothered about. Somebody's sickness, somebody is well, my bank account, my money is transferred, my this. All those things are out of your mind. They are completely gone. At that moment in time, take the name of God and just fill yourself with the divine Lord's name alone, saying Om constantly. And how do you do it? We'll do this last verse now. Okay, verse 19. Thereafter you should meditate on the limbs of Vishnu, one after another, without being deviated from the conception of the complete body. Thus the mind becomes free from all senses. There should be no other thing in the thought upon, because Sri Krishna, Vishnu, is the ultimate truth, and the mind becomes completely reconciled in him alone. Let us say you cannot focus that much. Keep an image of Sri Krishna in front of you. Just look at that image. You see, with your eyes you can't see the whole image at once, right? Look at the different arms. Suppose you are seeing the right arm. look at the arm. If you're seeing the left arm, look at the arm. If you're seeing the leg, right leg, left leg, look at the legs. Look at his comely figure. Look at his face. One by one things you just observe. Look at his lips. Look at his eyes. Look at his nose. Look at his hair. Look at the way his, the mukut is kept. Look at the way his hands are held. The murli that is there in his hands. The flute. Can you look at all these things? One by one, so that he gets embedded within you. That way you can just have Sri Krishna within you, inside of you. This is how person can attain oneness with the Lord. And if you say that I have never done this in my life, sir, you have done this before in your life. If you are a man, you have always looked at the girlfriend's lips. You have looked at her eyes. You have looked at her comely body. You have looked at the way she walks. You have done all these kind of nonsensical things. If you are a woman, you have seen the man, the way handsome he is, or the way he does, the way he talks. Your attention has always been there, no? And here is a time for you to put your attention in the name of Sri Krishna, in the Vishnu avatar that he is. Look at his hands, look at his legs. Can you think, can you fall in love with that image of yours? Got the point or no? That way you can be one with this divine. So Sukdev Goswami is telling Parikshit, King Parikshit, that this is what you got to do. Focus all your attention on the oneness with God alone. And don't think who is going to rule the kingdom, what is going to happen, all your mind talk that is there. Can you stop the mind talk? Let God take over your entire being. So we have come to the end of verse 19 and we will stop here today. Recording.